Welcome everybody. Thanks for coming. It is October. I know it seems really weird. This is our third meeting back. We're glad to be back. Glad to adjust to our new normal. As I can see, most everyone is looking comfortable in a good workspace. I am as well, right above me for later. I wanted to introduce today, we have a guest speaker, Carmen Brown, who is from The Nest. So I figured you'd talk a little bit, Carmen, if you'd like, about The Nest, about what you do as a victim's advocate, and also mention, as you probably will, it is Domestic Violence Month as of right now, something that is obviously on my heart as well as I think a lot in my job. But I'm going to turn it over and let you take the floor, Carmen.
Well, hi everyone. As y'all know, I'm Carmen, and I work with The Nest. I do a lot of things at The Nest, and if y'all, how many of y'all have heard about The Nest? A lot, yeah. Okay, well, we work with families in general, but we do work with a lot of survivors. I am an intimate partner violence court advocate, and I'm also a facilitator. I facilitate parenting groups and domestic violence groups in Spanish. Um, I also do them in English, and they're also available in English. What I also do is I help clients, to refer them out with housing assistance, food referrals. We also help out with toiletries, which is the basic needs that they might have. We do a lot of things. We also have child care assistance. At this point, their Spanish contact, there is a person that speaks Spanish, but when it comes to domestic violence services or parenting services, I'll be their contact. They also, right now we have also child care from 0 to 5 years old. It could be days born, it doesn't necessarily have to be a certain month or, day. We also, and everything's being done online right now. Everything's being done with Zoom right now. There's been a big barrier for me, having to help Hispanic clients, to get set up with Zoom, help them get set up with emails and all that. But I try and help them as much as I can to make it happen. It's a passion for me. I go above and beyond to help them so that they can work out their case, whether it's on a volunteer basis or it's through DCBS or court ordered for any reason. But I'm here if y'all need me for anything. I speak Spanish, very fluent in Spanish, and I'm available to render any services the Nest has for the community. I think that's it.
So I have a couple questions.
Yes.
The first is, you mentioned everything being online right now. So how does that look for you?
How does that, what, I'm sorry?
How does that look for you? Are you on Zoom most of the day with?
I'm on Zoom. I have it scheduled, but yes, like almost every day I am on Zoom. Like I'm on Zoom today. I have parenting and DV from 2 to 4. Yeah, it is. It's all about Zoom now. Yeah.
My second question for that, following up, you as a Spanish speaker, and you can do in both English and Spanish, do you use language referrals for others? How does that?
Yes, we do. We do have language services for other languages, as in like interpreters, if they are needed. We do use a language line. We use right now we're not using in person, but in the past we have in person interpreters as well. Yes.
So you mentioned that this is the Sexual Abuse Awareness Month, something like that?
It's domestic violence.
Do you have any awareness event plan or anything that we can share with the community?
Not that I'm aware of, not right now, no, we don't.
Okay. Do you want to do a radio special or something like that? Maybe we can create some PSAs. We can get some awareness.
Yes, that would be a good idea. You know, right now I feel that there's a big, you know, big barrier in the language. You know, that there's that barrier of language, so it's very hard to get the message across to people that really need the service. And we do see, you know, it has, we see less clients, and you know, that are Hispanics or from different uh, origin, because of the language barrier and how everything is, you know, being addressed in English only. So yes, it would be a great idea. I don't know how I would do in that or how to prepare for that, but
Now
uh,
let's talk about it. We can create some PSAs, and I've been really interested in having at least once a month some kind of special about domestic violence and have the people aware, and especially giving resources to people, like they know where to go when something happens. So let's talk about it. I'm gonna send you an email about that.
yes, sounds great.
And the Nest does have one of the only respite daycares. I mean, anybody that's coming out of that type of a situation, they have spots available in their daycare for them to come in and
Yes,
be taken care of. So
yes, they do. Right now with COVID, of course, there's guidelines that they have to, I'm sorry, that they have to follow. Of course, no COVID symptoms, I'm sorry, no COVID symptoms, for the children to have all their vaccinations. And it's basically like no questions asked, you know, I'm in need, can you help me, you know, and they will make it happen. We do recommend that they call in advance, you know, but we understand emergency situations. So if it's for court, if it's counseling, a doctor's appointment, you know, it's okay. Even if it's just the mom needs some time for herself, you know, it's just one of those days, you know, they can go and drop off their child, and you know, they can go about their day. But that is a very good service that I feel it's great, you know, for the community.
Very well, because I'm not going to be having my mask on.
Have you have an increase, or have you seen a decline, or any changes during the pandemic with your clients?
There's actually, well, there's been a decline in the population of Hispanic clients or any other languages, but there has been a decrease. Now that everything's done online, I feel like a lot of people are coming forward due to the fact that they don't have to go in person and, you know, speak about it or schedule an appointment. It's just, I feel that it has become a little bit more easier for the survivors to just, you know, come forward, schedule a Zoom meeting, you know, and we talk about it, versus them having to, you know, explore transportation, you know, to get to the nest and all that other stuff. So we have more groups than what we did, as you know, we were open to the public. Yes, it's a big high decrease. Yes. Anybody has any more questions?
Anybody?
and they do take donations, not only monetarily, but they also take any hygiene products, diapers, wipes, any of that kind of stuff,
Yes,
so that they can give them to their families.
Yes.
And they will be taking donations for the Reindeer Express coming up.
Right now we have that event coming up in December, and we're still working on the details on how it's going to go about because of COVID.
Yeah.
But yes, we are accepting. We do have an Amazon wish list as well for, you know, toiletries for, you know, basic human needs, or diapers and all that stuff as well.
So you mentioned that, Carmen, and I've seen recently different organizations getting a jump on those early. Where do we find that list for the Reindeer Express?
For Reindeer Express, I don't know if they've already created one for Reindeer Express, but I can go ahead and get you all that information once it's posted. I know we do have, I don't have it at hand, and I'm sorry, but I can get you all those as well. And you can always, you know, stop by the nest and be like, these are items for Reindeer Express, and do that as well.
Awesome.
But it's easier to just, you know, Amazon, send it over to the nest. It's just.
And I assume most everyone here knows where you're located, but could you tell people as well?
Yes, we're located on 530 North Limestone, and it's we're in Duncan Park, and we're in the center of the park. It's a big yellow building. Sometimes it's hard because the entrance is through Martin Luther King. And so it's like through the back, and the address is through the front. So you just go around and come in through the parking lot in the back. But that's where we're located.
All right. Does anybody else have any questions? All right. Well, thank you. We really
Thank you.
appreciate that, Carmen. We're going to go.